Good afternoon, John Kielec here, and this is an update for Wednesday, November 7th. And today's topic is going to be about DailyNetPay, some trades, and also the private trade shares for DailyNetPay and the broker that we are going to use for DailyNetPay, the passive private trade shares. All right, so first of all, what I want to go to the DailyNetPay, because the DailyNetPay, the private trade shares, are not active yet. They are not traded yet. And the reason for that is because Andy needs to finish the coding, the commissions, payout, earning function in the DailyNetPay members area. That's your members area, okay? I already have that functions in my admin area, but without that, I cannot move forward because I cannot keep track of everybody, of every transaction, every commission. So I want that automated. We had that in the past, but he's doing the new version, which is going to be a lot better. I did talk to Andy about it. He said he's going to be working on Friday and Saturday. He should be finished by this weekend or by this Sunday. So let's keep the fingers crossed. He's got other deadlines that they come first before me, because originally I asked him to have everything set up by December or for December 1st, but you guys push me, I push my programmer. He doesn't mind that, but he will get to it as soon as he can. So once again, the DNP private trade shares. Now, many are asking, well, it's complicated. Not many, very few. Dear members, dear new members, old members, current members, those who just joined, all you have to really do is go to DailyNetPay and how it works. Look at the three packages that DailyNetPay offers, okay? And this, basically, there's a video in here. The pack number 1 is strictly for passive private trade shares. And it says it's in the works right now, will be open. Basically what it is, you buy a $20 trade share, private trade share, returns $30. And you get up to 1.5 daily, and maturity is around 105 to 120 days. These things are, basics, $20 each one. There's a plan that, realistic income plan from real trading, real account. There's many opportunities out there. Well, they pay you this, they pay you that, and whatever. What do they do with your money? Sooner or later, you're going to find out. It's going to come to the end, just like we did with DNP Cash Fund. How many high-yield investment programs we were in there? Many of them. And, people did earn some income. I did earn some, but many, with AGM, we lost. Hopefully they're going to come back, but we lost a lot of money. BitConnect, we lost a lot of money. All kinds of these things, they're only temporary. And here you have the most realistic income plan to earn $600 plus per month from real trades, transparent trades that you see live, done by me, because this is what I do for a living. All right, my trading has become the now retirement type of income besides network marketing. And finally, you're going to earn real income when no one is going to left behind, totally passively. The plan is simple. Purchase at least one $20 privately traded share per week. Maybe refer one member who would do the same thing, and you're going to be starting receiving increasing weekly income starting after 4 weeks or on the 5th week, and that income will increase by $2. So basically, after 12 weeks, your income is going to be about $160 a month. 19 weeks, each week. I just give you examples in here, but you're building a real account, a real driven from privately traded shares, which you're going to see, and you have seen many of them already live. And basically, that's all it takes. No referring, no sponsoring, no nothing. But if you do want to sponsor a couple members, you can actually double or triple that monthly income. $1,200 or $1,800. All you have to do is to refer a couple members. If you cannot do that, we have DNP at pack number 2 designed for that. All right. So these trade shares are not being traded yet because of Andy's not finished yet. Even though many are purchasing the $20 PTS, many are asking when the PTS in groups of 5, 10, 25, 50 will become available. Well, they will come available when Andy's finished coding the functions. The function is the commission earnings function. This is big because for each $20 package that PTS trade share anybody purchase, you bring somebody in, and we have members, you bring somebody buys 50 of them or 25. Remember, each $20 private trade share that is purchased on a weekly basis, you're going to earn $5 referral bonus commission. Okay, so somebody purchased 25 or 50 times 5. That's like 5 times 25 is what, $125? 50 of them, $250. All right. If they're going to purchase more, and as they build their income, you're going to build that referral commission on a weekly basis as well. This is huge, huge. Once you see it in action, where no one's going to be left behind with real things, then this thing is going. We averaging of average of signups right now. I think well over 400 members since Sunday came in. We're averaging like 90 a day or something like that. This thing is not even being promoted. Well, it started to be promoted, but this is wild. It's wild. And once these things, the PTS, those who do purchase them, okay, there's going to be a bonus down the road, okay, because you have that money sitting, it's going into the account, and, you're going to get a little bit something for it till Andy finishes that, all right? Another thing I want to do, if you want to purchase the DNP pack number 2, that's where I'm going to be talking about next, but each private traded share is $20. Like I say, and the lots of 5, 10, 25, 50 become once Andy is done. If you're a new member, well, all you have to do is upgrade to purchase those packs. Just log into your DailyNetPay, go to upgrade section and select your package number 1 or 2 or whatever. But also, there's been something installed, okay? This is something because the brokers, the Canadian law, the North American law, there's got to be an earnings disclaimer. So I put that in there. Earnings disclaimer is basically, anything to do with trading, there's risks involved. And that's where everywhere in North America, at least that I know, any kind of trading software platform, anything that mentions trading, there's got to be, by law, an earnings disclaimer. So, because that is potential risk. The money traded is being risky. Even though I'm a highly successful trader, I've traded in the past commodities, made lots of money. I'm into Forex and crypto now. And, as you've seen in the last 3-4 weeks, trades are very good. Last year I traded, well, I'm not really traded that much, but the Bitcoin has paid for my European trip. So, there's money to be made. And that risk is going to be there. And, with all knowledge, the losses are minimum, but, not every trade is going to win. And this earnings disclaimer's got to be there. All right, so the DNP pack number 2, PTS advertising pack, is only for the private trade shares. This is where it's designed to get you 1 or 2 paid members. This advertising package, it also includes done for you marketing, but also you get paid entry into revenue from advertising. It's a $10 paid entry. And if you're already a member, so you're not going to get another RFA entry, you just get extra credits for advertising. And also those members who are already not in the Try 90K plan, or maybe they are in Try 90K plan, they're going to get entry in there and 6 months of ad subscription paid, because the Try 90K plan is $5 per month. All right, so This PTS advertising pack, once again, is geared for the private trade shares. And also, you're going to earn great commissions because each personally referred member earns $10 commission. That's level one. Your upline sponsor will earn also $5 commission, which they could add up nicely. All right. For example, Stephen brings in Jennifer, and Jennifer joins, buys a bunch of, buys 25 private trade shares. Well, 25 times 5 equals $125 commission. Okay, from the PTS trade shares. I got a bad cold since Halloween, but it's it's kind of, that's why my voice is like that. But anyways, then Jennifer brings me somebody else, and that person might buy something, and maybe Jennifer is going to buy the 49, the DNP pack number 2, and maybe that new member that bought, they want some paid members into their PTS, and they're going to buy this pack. Well, Jennifer would earn $10, but you would also earn $5 commission. That's like level 2. So, these are all work out. Now, over here, you can still purchase this package at $49.95. Well, originally it was set until November 4th, but we changed that because we had some issues with Solid Trust Pay coding. The notify URL or something wasn't showed up. The SDP has contacted me. We had to recode the API. Everything works now. So we have extended since last Saturday until tonight, which is Wednesday, midnight today. As of tomorrow, all the ads pack number 2, the PTS advertising, which is geared to get you 1 or 2 paid members into the private trade shares, you're going to be paying $59.95, but once again until midnight, you can get it for $49.95. All right. So once again, this is very important. If you want that advertising, it's here. The DailyNetPay pack number 3 is FastCast Biz. You can watch that video to find out what it's all about. I'm not going to go in great detail about it because that's a FastCast Biz, which includes Try 90K plan, practically includes trade share in the DailyNetPay. The PTS also includes Try 90K plan, 12 months of advertising in here. So you can read that on your own. But basically what I want to make sure that you understand to how the DNP private trade shares work, and that's package number 1. It's only for private trade shares. PTS advertising, which is pack number 2, is strictly for advertising the private trade shares. You can log into your DNP members area and go URL banners. You'll find some new autoresponder links. They're like capture pages. But also PTS advertising pack does not give you a paid entry into PTS. Okay? So you got to make sure that you understand that. Okay. So once again, all $5 and $10 commissions due from DailyNetPay private trade shares will be paid out when Andy is done. Because, those who are right now purchasing the $20 private trade shares, there's $5 referral bonus, okay? Commission. Those who purchase $49.95 as of tomorrow will be $59.95. Then you get $10 and $5 commission. So all of these going to be paid out when Andy's finishing the coding. Because once again, I'm not going to manually keep track of everything. Once he's got that, you're going to be able to see that. You're going to see how much money you're earning your transaction in your DMP members area. Today's trading, markets are unstable. Not much trading. One trade tried, small loss, hit the stop loss. All right, and I'm going to go to that trade because I want to show you that not all trades are, successful. This is the first trade that we are actually lost. The loss is very small, and this is the Euro USD. I'm just going to enlarge this. Okay, and you can see there was like an upward trend. Well, it was a support resistance. And anyways, I tried a small trade, and we traded only usually we trade the standard lot, which is like 100,000. You know, 1 pip equals $10. This one we traded the mini lot, which is the 10,000 lot, and where 1 pip pays $1. So you can see where the buy order was over here, and I thought, you know, what's it? It's gonna hit this like a support upward trend line, then it's gonna bounce back. But it's went against that, and there was a stop loss. We hit that, so we lost 27.3 pips, which is $1 per pip, because you can see the lot was 0.10, not like 1.0, because that would have been $10 per pip. So we lost $27.30. That's first loss of this week. Okay, yesterday we did quite well. All right, so that's what happened. Other than that, okay, I am looking at the markets. You can see our balance account. This is my private account, okay, with the smart trader. You know, I'm trying to break over 10 grand in here, but I'm getting up there. But anyways, some of the markets, I'm watching some of the markets. Not much is happening in here. And like I say, the markets are kind of wild, going up and down. Nothing really good to trade. So one thing I want to tell you that's about from yesterday, GB New Zealand. Okay, let me enlarge this. Okay, I think this is the one, GB New Zealand. Okay, let's go in here. Yeah. Okay, I had talked to one guy, that was a few weeks ago, and you know, this guy started trading Forex about 2 years ago. And he was so happy. He's a younger guy, a lot younger than me. He says, John, you know, in less than 3 weeks or 19 days or something like that, he had over $17,000 in account. He started out with $1,000. He traded micro lot, and then, you know, that's 10 cents per pip. He went to mini lot, and from mini lot he went to standard lot, where $10. You know, you get per 1 pip, but you know, standard lot you gotta have at least $2,000 account. Broker actually requires $5,000 margin, $1,000 trade. And anyways, and he says, you know, I did so good. I was so happy. I said, I'm going to become financially free with the Forex market, because, you know, in 13, 14 days, he has earned over $14,000 from his $1,000. The trades were, you were picking the trades pretty good and whatever. But you know what happened? Same thing. We're going to tell you. Yesterday we earned that. That was the biggest trade, $290, almost $300 in here, because we came somewhere in here and we exited out. But look if we would have stayed over here, and this is kind of like an uptrend, bounced back, because you know, you throw the ball, bounces, then goes back up. Eventually the market slows down or weakens. But look at over here. From here, boom, what would happen? All right, I closed the trade, but if I didn't close the trade and I had no stop loss, you know how much money we would have lost? Well, there was $7,500 account in here, and this is how many pips it went down. Okay, that was 226 pips times $10. That's $2,260, right? And furthermore, over here, 294. That's almost 300 pips. The market just went down in a few hours. All right. So, okay, what you need to do to protect that is have stop loss. If that was active trade, without stop loss, you would lose. This is what happened to that guy. He says, you know, he was so devastated. You guys, in the morning, this broker's calling him. He says, you know what? Hey, your account is zero. Everything got wiped out. And he goes, what? I says, you know, remember stop losses that I told you? And he didn't pay attention. I am going to ride the market. This is what can happen without stop losses. You know, he can live with them for next week. But, you know, he eventually learned he's placing stop losses on every trade, and this is why it's so important. These things do happen in the market. If anybody in our trade didn't have a stop loss, and then somebody bought it over here, went up, and all of a sudden, we'll wait for the market, it might go down. All of a sudden, boom, maybe they leave the trade, come back 2 hours later, their account, 50% or whatever they're trading is gone. So that's the power of stop losses. I thought I'd just mention that to you. Like I say, you don't really have to worry about the technical aspects because I do that. Every trade I put stop loss. I don't go without it. And like I say, today's pretty volatile markets. There's not many good trades. So if there's not so good trades, I don't trade. I don't like losing. The $27.30 loss, it's not a big loss, but I don't like losing. That's the first trade this week. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can gain that money back from maybe I'll find a trade before yet 5 o'clock or later today. All right, so that I just let you know. Finally, the broker to trade DNP PTS will be Awanda. They are very popular in North America, and they're actually Canadian. They're actually, I live by Toronto, Ontario, Canada, so they're just like down the road from me and where they located. And this is nice. They're very popular, trustworthy. They've been for many years, many recommendations. I've been associated with them, but this is strictly going to be for DNP PTS. I have several accounts with brokers. Actually, I got 4 brokers. But anyways, Smart Trader and Owanda are these 2, and the reason I am going to use them, all right, you can see Owanda, DailyNetPay, private trade shares, DPS, I'm not going to go into account, all this and whatever. I really like their trading platform because you can see New Zealand USD, this is a 1-hour chart, Owanda. See, there was a trade. I did 4 trades yesterday, and how it shows in you when you buy a trade, you see the lots. You can exit the trade right from here, and it trails. It shows you. Like this one, it was the lot over here. See that? Excuse me. 0.02. That was profit. The profit is paid in Canadian dollars, but it doesn't matter if it's Canadian, U.S. You're going to get paid in U.S. dollars, okay? So the pips are a little bit higher because they're in Canadian dollars, but when you do the transition in U.S. to Canadian, it works out pretty well the same. So there's no big deal. Don't worry about that. But anyways, this one, it went 16.1 pips against me, right? So I lost 2 cents. Right? And you can see the trade, the 10 cents. That's units 10, okay? So 10, it's like, this is like $100,000 account. This is like a $10 account. The margin would be $20. On a $100,000 account, you would need a margin of $2,000, actually $2,000 account minimum, and $1,000 trade to trade that, right? So you can see these lots. But anyways, I like this because it shows you in profit. See, these 3 trades were in profit, and you can see that in there because you can see the lot, $100,000 lot. This is $119.49. It keeps going up and down. It shows you in your profit, and I can execute the trade right from this platform. I like it. I very, very much like it. And that's the one we're going to be using for DailyNetPay PTS. So Owanda is going to be the one for private trade shares. All right, so this is it for today. Once again, read the updates, stay up to date, learn the DailyNetPay. Basically, it's all one in your DailyNetPay. Just go to how it works, log into your DailyNetPay members area, read the news updates, stay up to date, and that's all you really have to do. Because, ladies and gentlemen, dear members, new members, prospects who are visiting by hundreds on a daily basis, this is the final real stuff that you're going to find nothing like it online, where you see live trades, where I take your money and turn it into profit, turn it up to 150%, from real trades that you see live. All right, so this is it for today. I don't think I'm going to be doing another update or anything like that. Even if I find a trade, well, I'll do a trade, but I'm not sure if I will. But I'm just going to be continue working, upgrading, changing a few things in DailyNetPay. Wish you every day a profitable day. Actually, each and every day to be a profitable day. Thank you. God bless.